Hi everyone. So today I'm gonna show you off some strats and stuff that I found before Goofy, Burke, and a lot of other runners actually decided to do Underport Hoverless. And on my own, I also tried to find some ways to do it. So now there's the other inbound ways to actually deload Underport, where you just do that. That's also what I do in runs, and it's just better. I also do it in 100% anyway. Even though I know the person prefer the outbound way, but actually Burke found a way to actually do a zoomer oak to get super high and do that. But I found another way which is way slower but way more consistent. But basically you can stand on these pillars, not all of them. You can stand on this one, but you can't stand unfortunately on the one close to the door, so that's kind of slow. You can also do it in the other tower, but it's useless obviously. So up, you do end up a bounce here. It's pretty precise as you can see, because it's pretty high, but hover, and you can just do the same thing as in as we used to do, even though some people still do this method, where I don't know how to do it anymore. Okay, where you just do that. Oh, okay, so basically you can do these balance as you can see. So it's Hoverless, so it was the way I found myself doing. It's pretty consistent, but I think this method is just better right now. But now what I was showing next, like now the Goofy in his Hoverless run actually does a kind of something similar in running in percent, where he loads the Underport while being out of bounds, and then he does everything out of bounds. But I'm very bad at doing that, and in April 2019, when I kind of wanted to find myself a way to do it, my philosophy was basically we skip all the doors inbounds. So I found ways to do all of inbound. So basically the thing is, there is a lot, as you can see, it's not flat at all in the ground. So it's very good to use to get very high. And basically once you're in this part of on the second floor of most room, it's basically super free to get out of bounds. So the way I did it, sorry, I have debug mode activated, so I don't need to reset if I die. So basically you just do a side flip, duck jump, crowd jump, side flip, extended front flip, and everywhere. So here you can just get there, and there's actually a fucking hole in the wall. It's actually noticeable, like you can see that there's actually no room, so you just double jump, spin while you fall, and then you get the first door. Now I don't do that anymore, but there is backup strat for the second and third door that you can do inbound. I found two ways, actually three ways for this one. Is the hardest one, and that's why it's better to do it out of bounds, even though it's way safer there. But I can actually clip there, and we can get there with this dune of sand. You need to be very precise to aim there with the star. Side flip, extended front flip, and there. Here actually you can above bounce, but it's completely useless to above bounce. And here you have these two pillars, all the pillar like that with circle around there. That's not solid. So you can basically do that, and there. And from here you just you can do an extended front, a boosted. Or you can do, obviously, the thing that is the fastest one, where you just do a front flip and then you continue. But there's other ways to do this strat. By way, you can do on the left as well, which I prefer doing because you're closer to the jump. Okay, it's pretty tight, actually. It's not that easy to do. This jump, you need a lot of hate and that, but it's pretty consistent once you know to do it. It's very much the angle that you need, and also you need to time well. You don't need to do it too fast. You need to kinda have a delay between the trick, the front flip, and the dismount of jetboard. So here again, you can do that this way. There's also a way that you can do it without a jetboard here. I don't recommend that, but you can actually upper bounce there. You need to be facing the camera to do that, because you want to get in this alcove here. It's very hard to do, but yeah, you can actually get there with the upper bounce. A lot of upper bounce possible, actually. Okay, I just want to show off without using debug mode because it's definitely possible to do that. It's quite hard though. So yeah, the spot is not that easy to upper bounce either. It's very easy to go too much forward and you just do that. See, so it's not really, I don't recommend at all this strat, but it exists. I kind of want to show it off because and if you are too much on the left, there is actually the pillar that makes you go forward and you can actually go back and land. Okay, it takes a lot way more time than I thought to do. Alright, yeah, it's super hard. There's actually another way to actually... Okay, so as you can see, I can land there. It's very hard, and then you basically... Okay, I think you need to do an uppercut, but it's very hard. And yeah, it's possible to actually get there, but it's super hard. And an alternative strat that it's very hard, but in some way is more consistent because you don't get out of bounds in any way, is that here, with this dune of sand again, you can actually go high enough and land in this pillar. It's kind of hard. And then you just jump, and the same column with circle, concentric circle. There is no fucking collision on it, so yeah. Oh, I was almost on it and I missed tumbling. So yeah, that's why it's bad to do it inbound, is that you don't die, but you see it's very hard. There it is. And then you continue. And then there's the third door, which is the most easy and most consistent. So you get here, just in front of in the fucking hole. You don't even do an extended front flip. You just do a trick, dismantle jetboard, and there it's pretty. Oh, I miss it, but it's pretty consistent to do that. You don't need too much height, because if you have too much height, you actually slide. So here, I didn't explain, but you need to be on the left of this platform. Like, you need to be very much on the left, and just spam jumps once you land on the platform before the out of bound. Oh shit! But yeah, this one is very consistent actually, and pretty easy to do. So if you miss the out of bound and you are here are a backup to get back out of bounds, because you can't actually get through this door this way. So yeah, and then the rest I just did the same thing that what Goofy does in his PB. It's way easier. Oh fuck! I go too much on the left, so I actually slide off. So you want to be pretty precise with your jump, because if you not really in the corner, you will basically just fall down and have too much momentum. But if you are in the right direction, here you need to be way much in the left on the corner, as you see. And here you can just do that. And here there's actually a backup because I thought that if I miss the jump, I will die. So obviously do just you do the boosted there, just like Goofy does in his Hoverless run. But actually I thought that it was super hard at first because I thought that if you get there, if you go too much on the left and you get here where there is the orb, you were dead. You couldn't go back. But actually there is a backup where you can't crouch jump, you can ground pound. So you ground pound and then you spin and you can grab this ledge. So you can just leave. So you can actually get the orb Hoverless without problem without the robot. So it's pretty neat. Unfortunately, the only pillars that is solid is right there. If that thing wasn't solid, Hoverless Underport skip will be free. But unfortunately this one is solid. But this one isn't. So you can just go back. So obviously you lose a lot of time if you miss that, but the run is not dead, you see. So it's a good backup. So you just ground pound. It's pretty precise because the camera is bad. It's pretty hard to know where you need to be, but basically what the fuck? Oh, the camera is so bad. What the fuck? Where am I? Okay. So basically, yeah, you need the camera to be kind of around there. It's not that hard, it's just that the camera is bad, basically, but you can do that. So then there is the uppercut, so here. Oh, okay. So here, it's pretty hard because the hitbox. These things has a hitbox. The corner of the wall has a hitbox, so it's just in the middle of the trajectory. So this thread is very hard, but it's the only way. You can do it with the jet board, but why would you do that with the jet board? Because see, but it's possible actually. I already did it, but the boosted is way better. For obvious reason, you can ledge grab. You don't have as much speed and distance. Here the camera is bad unless you jet board. Do that. Get on the wall. Nothing to say here. Just like Goofy does. So yeah, I found it actually the same thing earlier, but I didn't post it because I wasn't able to post at the time. And here you do that, you bounce on the wall, and there it is. And you can just wall jump, do whatever. This thing isn't very hard, but it's the end, so you don't want to be too risky. By the way, you know the hidden orb that is there? You can actually take it there. Obviously, it's not that hard, but you can actually take it pretty easily. Oh. Yeah, this platform. And you see, the problem is that you don't see anything, but it's actually quite large out of bounds. But where you here, you can't see anything. So it's just awful. But yeah, it's pretty easy to get this home actually. Now that I show you everything, I will show you my alternate way, because the Goofy strat is very hard to me, because I never get to the point where I'm able to stay out of bound while I'm loading the underport. So the way I do it is way safer, but I think it's not that slower. Is basically I do the same thing. Oh, I missed. I missed again. Okay. Sorry, I'm doing that in one take, so it's not the best, but there it is. I dismantle the gearboard because it loads faster. So I do the first out of door skip inbound because it's very easy, And then I do a strat that allows me to go back to where the goofy roots. It's very easy. You just do an extended or boosted. Oh, I get back in bounds, but you can avoid that. I just go too fast. I went too fast. But basically, you go below the room. You go below the room, and it's pretty consistent, and you can basically do it blind, like that, because it's pretty huge, and this wall is solid, so you can actually go too fast and then get back in the bound, and then you just do like Goofy does. Well, maybe not like Goofy does, but I just really like to do a boosted there, personally. I'm just bad, so you are like, oh, okay, fuck you, drag, you just give us a strat that doesn't work, but I just want, I don't know. And there it is. And then you're just like in the same route, but you don't do the very early things that is hard, and I think maybe it's slower than Goofy strat, but I think it's way more consistent for very few time loss. So I think if you want to do Underport Hoverless, I think it's the best bet. Obviously, if you don't want the robot. So yeah. So I'll try to do it in one go. I won't succeed, but just to show it off. But yeah, Underport Hoverless is pretty cool as an individual level. On a run, obviously it's way harder because it's in the end of the run. It's definitely the hardest thing that you do Hoverless. But yeah, I really love it personally. The fact that the level is so broken. So if you get back in bound, you just do the third door skip, just I show you off earlier. No. Camera is bad. Fuck you. This thing is so bad, like... Ha! Okay, well, whatever. Yeah. It's very easy to do that, by the way. Fuck off, this strat is always so hard. And I didn't have anything to add to the Goofy setup, like we just did the same thing. So yeah, I don't know what to add there. Fuck off. I'm stressed, like I know that I'm recording, so I'm basically playing way worse. It's awful. But yeah, this boosted is hard. There it is. It's faster to do it without the jetboard. Oh, but I thought I will die. So yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching and see you next time.